Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for Wednesday, April 5th, 2023. A couple of notes before we begin. One, we will not be having the live chat tonight. The reason why is because we are in the middle of a move. In fact, this might be the last time you see me on the video itself for a couple of weeks as we start to set up and move cameras and whatnot. So, very exciting times. But if you're doing all this stuff, unfortunately, you can't do the live chat as well. So that's going to be a little bit of an issue, but it should be only a week or two. So we'll get back to it very shortly. Certainly by the end of this month, if not May. Okay, but we'll be keeping an eye on it. I'll keep you posted. With that, let's talk about the current conditions. We have a stationary front hanging around the region, and that's leading to a lot of low clouds and fog and moisture transport coming in right off the Atlantic Ocean. Winds are generally light and variable coming in from the east with the stationary front. The movement of the stationary front back to the north is going to be key to the whole forecast for today. Because to the north of the front, you're basically going to be stuck in the 50s and 60s. To the south, you're going to jump into the 70s and 80s. So you're talking about a good 20-degree spread here. Sometimes even as much as a 30-degree spread if you're staying in the lower 50s in, let's say, New York City and lower 80s in Philadelphia. It's certainly possible if we get enough sunshine. But there's some disagreement in the model guidance of just how far north the stationary front gets as we get through the afternoon hours, and that will determine our high temperatures. So that's why we're seeing what we're seeing right now is a lot of low clouds, a lot of fog, and that's due to a lot of the moisture coming in off the Atlantic and maritime airmass. But notice as we head to the south around, let's say, Delaware, you're already up to 64 and nice southerly wind. And so what we're going to be watching is this stationary front lifting northward. And as it does so, we have to watch out for a few pesky isolated showers. I know the Yankees or Phillies are playing today around 1 p.m., You could see a passing shower, but nothing that's going to stop your game or anything. But this stationary front will be drifting north, as you can see with this warm front back here. And that's going to dictate just how warm you get. Now, most likely around Philadelphia, you have the best chance of pushing into the upper 70s to lower 80s. However, around New York City, you're more likely to be stuck in the mid to upper 50s, possibly pushing 60 degrees if you get enough sunshine. So, wide variety of temperatures today based on this frontal boundary. And you can see it pretty nicely here on our visible satellite picture. This is lightning that's showing up here over the St. Lawrence River Valley. That's staying well away from us. But you can see all the low clouds here. And you can see the upper level winds sending cirrus clouds from northwest to southeast. And then you can see our stationary front with all the low clouds back here. Now, with this setup, what you're going to see is these low clouds burn off and then temperatures jump. And you're already going to start to see that around Cape May, southern New Jersey, and that's just going to progress northward as we move on through the day. The stationary front will clear the region and lift northward by the time we get to this evening. And the reason why is because of this feature back here. We have a low pressure system that is intensifying. It's going to be heading towards the St. Lawrence River Valley, driving this warm front northward, and then this cold front falls behind. Plenty of strong to severe thunderstorms in the upper Midwest, portions of the mid-Mississippi River Valley. But as the cold front approaches for tomorrow, because of some timing and lifting issues, they won't be as strong. Certainly not as strong as what we saw on Saturday, but they'll still be capable of producing some heavy downpours, frequent lightning, and wind gusts over 40 miles per hour, possibly even as high as 55 miles per hour, which would make one or two of them severe. When is that going to happen? Well, let's dive into the forecast. So for today, look for a mix of sun and clouds, a few pesky isolated showers. Temperatures will range quite a bit from the mid-50s to mid-60s over basically the interior, New York City Metro, Long Island, northern New Jersey. We get to the south of that stationary front, we jump right back into the mid-70s to lower 80s, maybe even a few mid-80s down towards southwestern New Jersey if we get enough sunshine throughout the day. Certainly favorable for that in the mid-levels as far as the temperatures are concerned. So a wide variety of temperatures setting up for today depending on the location of that stationary front. By tonight, The stationary front lifts north as a warm front throughout the entire region. Temperatures tomorrow morning with variable cloud cover, isolated showers, basically go nowhere. Mid-50s. So New York City, Philadelphia, well, let's say New York City, Long Island, your highs are in the mid-50s, your lows are in the mid-50s tomorrow. For Philadelphia, you'll fall back into the mid-50s. So you can see how that influence of that marine air mass plays. By tomorrow afternoon, we'll have the cold front approaching the region. From 1 to 4 p.m., you'll have showers and thunderstorms impacting eastern Pennsylvania, portions of the Poconos, the Catskills, and the Hudson River Valley. I know that the Phillies home openers tomorrow, I believe around 1 o'clock. The speed of the games may actually help you here, okay? Because from 1 to 3, I expect dry conditions in the Philadelphia metro, and then we start to see the showers and thunderstorms reach the Delaware River by around 4 p.m. Meanwhile, for the Mets, your home opener, again around 1 o'clock, basically tranquil conditions are expected with increasing cloud cover, yes, but the rainfall will hold off until we get into the evening hours. Now, from 4 to 8 p.m., the cold front will move through with showers and thunderstorms moving along the I-95 corridor, New York City Metro, Long Island, you have it. These showers and thunderstorms, most of them will just feature heavy downpours with some rumbling of thunder, but a few isolated severe thunderstorms will be capable of some small hail and wind gusts over 50 miles per hour. So we're going to have to watch that very carefully and see how that works out. Temperatures tomorrow will range from the lower to mid 60s on Long Island because of that southerly wind. Upper 60s to lower 70s on the immediate coast. Mid to upper 70s, should I say mid 70s to lower 80s in the Delaware River Valley. Meanwhile, over the interior, where we're struggling with that warm front, you have temperatures ranging from the mid 60s to mid 70s. So wide range of temperatures once again. That cold front clears out, and by Friday morning, high pressure will be in control. A bit breezy, but overall tranquil. Low temperatures will range from the upper 30s to mid 40s. High temperatures will range from the mid to upper 50s over the northern interior, lower to mid 60s along the coast. Then we have high pressure in control for Saturday with scattered cloud cover, low temperatures in the mid to upper 20s over the northern interior, lower to mid 30s along the coast, high temperatures in the mid to upper 40s. Sunday, high pressure passes right over the region, light variable winds, tranquil conditions, your temperatures will fall into the lower to mid 30s. High temperatures will range from the mid to upper 40s over the northern interior, lower to mid 50s along the coast. Then high pressure pushes off the coast, and this is where things get a little bit warmer. Look for scattered cloud cover with low temperatures in the mid to upper 30s, and high temperatures will range from the lower to mid 50s on Long Island, upper 50s to lower 60s along the immediate coast, and mid to upper 60s away from the coast. On Tuesday, high pressure locks in over the Atlantic Ocean. Look for scattered cloud cover. Low temperatures will range from the lower to mid 40s. High temperatures will range from the upper 50s to lower 60s over the northern interior, lower to mid 60s along the coast, and upper 60s to lower 70s in the Delaware River Valley. And then on Wednesday, with high pressure off the coast and scattered cloud cover expected, look for low temperatures in the upper 40s to lower 50s. High temperatures will range from the mid 60s to lower 70s on Long Island, lower to mid 70s along the rest of the coast, mid to upper 70s over the interior, and upper 70s to mid 80s in the Delaware River Valley. That is your forecast discussion for today. Have a wonderful day, and as always, stay safe out there.